Hello everyone, welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a special pick a card or pick a grouping, I would say more so, for you and them. Whoever the them is up to you. It is going to be read as a Divine Partner Twin Flame Soulmate reading. If you are listening to this and you're like, but I just kind of want to know about a friend of mine or a family member or a business partner, just take the love messages as, they resonate within a, non-sexual union. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just kind of take it as it resonates. But I am going to tune into the Twin Flame Divine Partner Union. So if you need to take a few minutes, you can pause it. As always, take what resonates with you, but this is going to be grouping number 1. This is going to be you and them, and then the energy between that was, pre-picked. But we're going to shuffle these. And on this side, this is grouping number 2. This is you, this is them, and, this is the pre-shuffle union part of the reading. If you resonate more with the them side, then that's fine. Just flip-flop it. You know how it goes. You take what feels like truth to you, and you leave the rest behind. And we're just going to see what happens here. So we're going to start with the first grouping here. If you picked the Shadowscapes deck and the Prisma deck, you can certainly listen to more than one, obviously. And then this grouping. We're going to get this part of the reading after. So we'll put this right here. Okay, so we're going to do you and them. You can flip-flop it, all around if you want. So first of all, we're going to start with you. Maybe where has your focus been, or where would Spirit like your focus to be? What's been going on in your inner world, your outer world, and your head and your heart space in regards to this reading. So we're just going to see what Spirit has to say. Let's start with the inner world of you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Temperance card, beautiful, balance, yin and yang I see, and the Queen of Cups. So the inner world, really going deep and exploring your emotions, finding the balance, opening your heart again, trusting your intuition, psychic gifts being realized. Really thinking and contemplating on where you want to move next in the material world. What have you learned so far? So in your inner world, you're exploring your options and finding the balance within yourself, opening yourself up before you actually move forward is what I'm feeling. Because this Knight card right here is just, sitting and contemplating, okay? Yeah, it's slower moving energy, but sometimes slow and steady wins the race. And then we have the turtles right here. And so that confirms that you don't have to be hasty. You can move slowly, allow yourself to heal, allow yourself to open to your spiritual gifts, follow your spiritual path. Where is your heart leading you? And that's being in your inner world very open and balanced and stable. That's amazing. What about in your outer world? It's showing up in your outer world right now. Oh, it's a little too chunky. We'll take this one and we'll see. Oh, wow, that's because we don't need any other card. You are the Empress. You're creating life, abundance, creativity, passion, nurturing energy, just this beautiful, divine, sacred, feminine energy, like literally just displaying this portal to new life, but birthing into a new life, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new way of operating in the world, just flowing, going with the flow, I feel like, and enjoying it, basking in the light. So the outer world, abundance is showing up, opportunity is showing up, creative projects moving forward. The Death card wanted to just peek out and say, yes, this is a rebirth. Let's see, outer world, just a couple, Spirit, just a couple, please. Okay, well, we'll take those because it keeps giving me big chunks. I don't think it's going to stop. So we're just going to keep going with this. So the outer world, you're seeing results from the time period that you've taken to go within and remove the mask. See, the moon is revealing things. The mask in this particular depiction of the moon card, the mask has been taken off. You're seeing the truth in yourself. You're seeing the truth in your life, and that fears are a false reality, and you're seeing the light again, connecting to the sacred feminine. See, here's the Empress, and then here's the moon. That's the divine sacred energy showing up in your outer world, because you've taken the time to go within and understand your emotions and overcome things and bring yourself to balance. Look at this. Completion. Something major has completed or is completing soon. And this is you releasing in the full moon, right? And what you're bringing in is that clarity in this new moon. That's what I'm feeling. And you can move in whatever direction you want. A lot of spiritual guidance right now, and your loved ones coming in and helping you. But there's some kind of major completion in your outer world that's going to bring you abundance. And by being truthful and authentic with others is really going to drive you forward. 6 of Cups, you're remembering your childhood differently. Healing childhood wounds is very abundant. Letting go, forgiving, nurturing your own inner child. You know, when you used to have tea parties and play with your dolls, using your imagination, holding your vision. And this is a soulmate recognition card. And we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. What did I say about abundance? This is showing up in your outer world. This is what's confirming it, is you being good on your own. In your own energy, making music, playing music, something about music, connection with music. But this is that, you know, portal to new life, and it's going to be really abundant and give you opportunity to feel better health-wise and feel good in the material world. So there's the Pentacles showing up saying, listen, you're completing certain things. You're walking away from what's not serving you. You're literally creating life, and it's going to be abundant for you. And here's the beautiful, balanced, graceful King of Swords, like delicate truth, being careful with the truth, balancing the head and the heart space. So in your outer world, just making good decisions, pure good decisions, like decisions of the light, decisions of the highest and best for you and your loved ones. And it's beautiful. This is clarity coming in, speaking your truth. Wow. I like that. Okay, let's get a little, let's tune into them now and see how you're mirroring one another in your inner and outer world. What Spirit is saying is, by you focusing on balance and manifesting union, abundance, good health, opportunities, open to love, be in the receptive divine feminine energy, that it's going to be very abundant for you in everything that you're working to manifest. Okay, what about for them? What's going on in their inner world there? Inner world, we have the 8 of Cups. Look at that. You see this sort of, it looks like a masculine energy, but could be feminine. You know, take it as it resonates depending on who them is. But it's moving on from the past. No matter what's going on around them in their inner world, they're focused on their spiritual growth, on their evolution. Getting that clarity they need to face their fears, you know, overcome things. There's that sword of truth, that clarity coming in on which direction to go, and, you know, taming the beast, cutting through all illusions. This is that Knight of Swords, you know, finally making the decision to overcome the ego is what I feel. Overcome the toxic thoughts and the anxiety and, I don't know, just all of this, just whatever, just taming the beast, cutting through the illusions. Moving on, inner world. Look at this. This person's inner world is just beautiful because they finally made the decision to cut away what's not serving them. They finally released themselves from a relationship, a job, a family dynamic, whatever was not serving them in their highest, realizing that love, their true divine partner, being open to it, filling, because see, here we go. The Queen of Cups, how interesting is that, you guys? Think about that. How you're mirroring one another in your inner world, purifying yourself, trusting your intuition. She's got a cup there. I'm filling my own, I'm protecting my cup. I'm putting magic into my cup. Only the kind of magic that I can put into the cup. I'm co-creating with spirit. I'm purifying myself. I'm rising up. I'm open to love. I'm thinking about this love. And I want to dance the sacred dance. Look at that. Making the decision to be open to love again, to make the decision. The Lovers is a decision, right? A decision for better health, taking better care of themselves, honoring their physical body, knowing that that's the best thing they can do to manifest, allowing themselves to heal, trusting their own psychic gifts, knowing who their true divine partner is, knowing you're out there, even if they're only connecting with you energetically. See all this energy, this energetic energy about the Lovers and leaving the past. It's like what I'm feeling from this is all of this beautiful swirling energy is just the passion, the desire, the Kundalini awakening is like driving this person towards their true divine sacred partner. Leaving the past behind and just into this, I just feel like this fresh new beginning. So the inner world is really flourishing on this person because they're following their spiritual path and trusting their intuition. Now, what about what's going on in the outer world? What's manifesting? Ooh, that's way too much. Okay, well, we did get the Six of Cups that came out. So again, you're mirroring one another. Look, the Six of Cups. Childhood memories. Maybe you knew each other when you were children. Perhaps in the outer world, because they're leaving the past behind, things, the belief systems that they had as a child, whatever healing they needed to do as a child, parent-child relationships, they're walking away from that and getting the healing. So in the outer world, what's showing up is I'm good now. I'm refreshed. I'm cleansed. I know what I want. I'm focused on the soulmate union. So outer world, being blessed. And if we're looking at this masculine, if this is a masculine energy walking right towards the feminine energy, you see that? I'm not even sure if this person, they're thinking about love, they're opening themselves up, healing themselves in their inner world, feeling really great about themselves, love, and moving on. But I don't even know that they realize this is what they're walking into. For whatever reason, that energy is coming through. Okay, so they kind of came out sporadically, but we're gonna get them here. The Seven of Pentacles, so reflecting, taking a pause. So their outer world, they're waiting for something to manifest. The seeds that they planted, the job they're working on, the creative project, getting a promotion, working on more money. They're working on bringing more money and more stability into the material world. Contemplating, which direction do I go? What choice do I make? What path do I want to take? And they really truly are looking to spirit for that guidance. So in this pause, in this reflection, thinking about childhood, thinking about this soulmate love, what they've learned in the material world, waiting for the harvest. I feel like they're just reflecting. They're connecting with the divine feminine moon. See, and we got the moon over here. They're connecting, and it's the same shape. They're connecting. When you're dreaming of them, when you're thinking of one another, when you're wishing upon the stars, when at nighttime, when you're looking at the moon, they're looking at the same moon. So just know that they're looking at the same thing you are. They're wanting this rebirth. They want this rebirth. There's abundance being shown in the outer world, purifying, letting the old die finally and birthing into this new life. See, that's that walk. See, because they're walking away, or they have walked away, they're seeing the benefits of that, like making the choice to have this rebirth. That's what the choice is. Look, they made the choice, or making it now, to rebirth. And here's the Three of Wands. You make the choice, then that's when your ship comes in. That's when the abundance starts showing up. That's harvest. Wow. So in this rebirth of this person you're thinking of, it's harvest time. The ships are coming in, allowing them to move out of this energy, the Five of Pentacles energy, and into collaborating with Spirit and building again. I feel like this person sort of lost their drive. They may have had things in the material world, partnerships that didn't work out. They didn't put in what they thought they were going to put in. Something about that, something about now they have to do it alone sort of a feeling. And they may be kind of stuck in this depressed energy. But I feel like they're coming out of this because they've got this clarity now in their inner world, and this is what they're being brave about. Like, I'm gonna cut this out. Like, I don't want to live here anymore. I'm gonna start to build again. And even if I have to start it by myself, I know I'm co-creating with Spirit, and I am wanting to bring this beautiful collaboration into the physical. But, you know, everybody has free will. I always have, you know, I want to make sure that everybody understands that this person has the opportunity to make the choice to leave the past behind and come out of this energy. And once they make that choice and start building again, it's going to be very abundant. And it's going to be, oftentimes when I do these readings, I get a message going this way too, towards you. So working on it. Working on overcoming the regrets, the resentments, focusing on their wish fulfillment, focusing on their abundance, appreciating what they do have, allowing themselves to rebirth and make a decision to focus on what is most important to them, put in the work, learn the lessons, and move towards this soulmate love. That's what I'm feeling. Where are you at in your headspace in regard to them? Okay, Spirit, I can't have, I'm going to do that again. Just a few cards, please. Where are you at in your headspace? The Hangman. So I feel that you're in a delightful pause. It's not a horrible pause. It's not chaotic. I feel like you're just good in the pause. And in your headspace, you just may be okay with that right now. Just kind of hanging out. I'm just having fun. I'm just living my life. And you know, I know what this is. I know what this connection is. I see things from Spirit's point of view. I know that everybody has free will and they have a choice to make. And my choice is I choose me. So I'm just going to choose me, and I'm going to learn all I can from this connection. And I'm just going to keep enjoying my life. That's what I'm feeling from this particular Hanged Man in your headspace. In case they're cross-watching, right? 8 of Pentacles. In your headspace, you're thinking about your work and your pentacles and manifesting money, manifesting good health, these opportunities, weaving the web of your life, understanding how it's all interconnected, willing to put in the effort in this union. Will protect yourself and your loved ones at all costs. You're very protective of this union. You're thinking about if there's anybody trying to get in the way, if there's anybody telling you can't have this or you can't do this or this isn't right and this isn't, you know, this can be an ex, right? Well, it looks like a very toxic ex or some kind of authority type person that thinks that they can control you and your children. And this is you saying, I don't think so. So feeling, you know, thinking about whatever that situation is. I don't know if you're letting go of an ex, or if it's a baby daddy or baby mama, or if it's a father figure, mother figure, or, you know, a boss, someone. But this is very toxic energy. This is fighting. This is the battle. But what I feel is, with all these wands like kind of around this is the spiritual battle. This is what you're doing. This is what your twin is doing. This is what you're doing in the spirit realm. It's like there is a battle. You are fighting for this connection. So you're thinking about your dreams. Maybe you've had a dream about that, where you've been in a spiritual battle in your dreams and you're like, nah, I got this. Like, it's like, you got this now. I feel like you've overcome that energy and you're like, yeah, right. Whoever that is trying to get in your way, I feel like there's no way that you're allowing that to happen. Yeah, look at that. In your headspace, you're like, you want the new beginnings. You've put a lot. Okay, so this is what I'm feeling. whatever job, family dynamic, friendship, or lover relationship that I'm tuning into, it's a general collective reading, so it's going to be different for everyone. You're sick of this energy. You're sick of fighting. You're sick of being taken advantage of, trying to be manipulated and controlled. You want this new beginning. So you're willing to do it, even if you put a lot of effort into it. It's been many, many years that you've been at this job or at, with this person, and you're like, I'm sick of your toxicity. Like, I'm going to protect my kids. Yeah, I was making money here, but guess what? When I take this leap of faith, towards my dreams, I don't have to deal with you anymore. That's really what I'm feeling very strongly. And so you're being very protective, maybe a little guarded, but then not really, because I feel like you're like, what's flanking, whatever you put effort into, whatever you've learned, whatever this energy is that you've learned all you can from, it's like you're feeling very peaceful. No, I got it now. I understand it now. It was part of my plan. I needed to go through that to get to where I'm at now, but now I'm open. See, that's that whole Queen of Cups, right? Shadows and light balanced, open, ready to take that leap of faith, ready to go, ready to move to the next part of your journey. So I feel you're at peace with whatever this was, or peace is coming to you. What about your heart space in regard to this person? It could be that this person treated you like that before, or vice versa, and you put a lot of effort into it, but now you're seeing the value and why it had to happen the way it did. This person's, working on themselves, and you're open to the possibility that this could work out, or, a resurgence of it. So just take all those messages as it resonates. What about in your heart space in regards to this person? A little guarded, holding back a little in your heart space because you're not sure because of what's happened in the past, either with someone else or with them. So you're not sure about it, so you're kind of holding back, trying to find that stability. That's why you're in suspension, maybe, just kind of like trying not to be held back. Look at that. You get the Temperance, and then you get the Chariot. Yeah, you're really finding the balance in your heart space. You're allowing yourself to heal and trust your inner guidance. You're trusting yourself on this one. You're letting your heart guide the way. And everything in balance, the shadows and light, exactly what I said. And you're ready for forward movement out of this energy of holding on so tight. Okay, so you're moving forward in your heart space. You want to move forward out of the Four of Pentacles, holding on too tight energy. Yeah. Ready to create life, the Queen of Wands, make decisions, and look at how beautiful this Queen of Wands is. Just, playing your music again. It's that independent, again, the Nine of Pentacles was up here somewhere. See, independent, playing your music. There's the piano, there's the harp. That might mean something to someone, but you just know, you're trusting your guidance, compassion, creative projects moving forward. And see, look at, oh my God, you guys, I just noticed this. I've never noticed this. So in your headspace, this transformation of the Fool out of this energy, look, when you do that, look, you and your babies are safe. You're being protected by a higher power. Do you see that? Do you see how when you move out of this energy and you speak your truth and you take that leap of faith in another direction, or in the direction of healing this, whatever resonates with you, everybody's good. Peace, tranquility, beauty, blessings. And look, wow. Balance, stability, Four of Wands, 11, divine sacred union in your heart space. You know that this is someone significant to you. You would love forward movement on it. You see them as stable. You feel very stable in your heart space within your own self, which is key, right? You're living your best life. Nine of Pentacles is independent energy. I feel like you're either in it now or you're moving towards being more independent. Like you value this person, and you feel that it's going to bring stability, and it is the union that you've been manifesting. But at the same time, you're taking the leap of faith anyways. You're going to move forward anyways, and you're still going to live your best life, even if it's on your own. And you have the clarity. See, the Knight of Swords in your heart space. You're clear. You're just you're just pausing. You're waiting until you're trusting your guidance on this one. When is it time for me to move forward? You know what, I'm living my best life anyways, and I'm feeling pretty good because this is a very peaceful Knight of Swords. It's not like this side, where this Knight of Swords was like, I gotta clear away stuff. I gotta focus on this. It's a battle sort of on this side, right? For them in their inner world. But for you in your heart space, you're like, no, I got the clarity I need. I know what this is, but I also know what I'm worth too. That's what I'm feeling. Where is this person at in their headspace? Look at that. They want the Fool too. Look at that. Fool and Fool. They want to take the leap of faith. They're ready for the new beginnings. They're ready to come out of whatever they've been in. Look at that. The Queen of Wands. Like, yes, I see you as my sacred feminine, or I'm tuning into the feminine within me, into the creativity, to the passion. I'm expanding, I'm growing spiritually. So in their headspace, they're focusing on that. They're focusing on the feminine energy and the sensuality and connecting to that, the creativity. Anything else in their headspace? I'm not going to take those, but I'll take this. Page of Wands, looking for that new beginning. This is new, fresh energy. Thinking about how I can make this real. Thinking about a creative project and pushing it forward. Thinking about what this union means to me, right? That's taking that Ace of Wands and then figuring out what you're going to do with it, kind of a feeling. That's that new beginning, and it's really passionate, very spiritual. Really thinking about their spirituality. Okay, too chunky, please. Just one more card, maybe two. Oh, and that one fell, so it must be an important one. Actually, oh, sorry about that if I bumped the camera. Actually, two fell, so 5 of Wands and the King of Chalices. Already got the Queen up here, so they're really thinking about love. They're really thinking about divine sacred union. You see that? A true divine match, yin and yang, perfect balance. Doesn't matter what sign it is, but perfect balance, balancing the head and the heart. Both, parties being connected to their intuition, trusting themselves, that kind of a thing. But in their headspace, why they may be contemplating and thinking, what am I going to do next, is because it's been bothersome energy. Now, this could be that they're leaving a Queen of Wands behind, and that's been hard. It's been a battle with this queen, but they know who their true divine partner is because they're thinking about the divine sacred union, someone that's a better match for me. Perhaps this person, although beautiful as they are, may be a little too fiery for this person, and maybe not, I don't. It could be for someone. That's only going to be for some. For the most part, though, it's just wanting this fresh new start, creative new beginnings, tapping into their feminine and masculine side, overcoming the battle, the spiritual battle that I felt over here in the spirit world, overcoming that, going with the change, taking this new beginning, and going after creative projects and taking that leap of faith towards this union. But I really feel finding the balance in themselves first is key. You don't want to push that. In their heart space, look at that. It just looks like little hearts, kind of, in a way. And it's just moving on to calmer waters. I want to move on. I want to move on to calmer waters. I want to sail away. I know it's Judgment Day. The 1010 portal is open. Look, a door is open to this new life, and I'm walking through it. I'm making the choice to walk through the door to new life because this is what I want, and I know that it's time for this. I know that it's time. And, I've been lost in suspension for a long time. So in their heart space, they may still be on a pause, just like really just floating in their emotions. Maybe even being kind of drained from thinking about it too much. Because when you allow yourself to be suspended for too long, it really can get to you. So they're wanting to come. See, I feel like the cards in these types of readings always read this way. They want to come out of the suspension, make the decision to go in this door, go through the portal to new life and move on to calmer waters, build that bridge again, that bridge going back to you. Going back, they're building the bridge, perhaps they burned the bridge before and they really want to burn it back. And look at this. They said, look at the bottom of the deck. The underlying energy of this person in their heart space is the Two of Cups. Coming together, soulmate love. There it is again. 6 of Cups and then the Two of Cups coming together to be one and enjoying the union, celebrating. Coming out of the suspension and enjoying it with their true divine partner. That's what I'm feeling for them. Let's see what's going on with these cards. Again, within the union, Two of Cups. That's what's manifesting in the union. There it is again. Sharing love, pouring love, expression of love, something real in the physical world. The Knave of Pentacles, the Knight of Chalices. Look at, that's the offer of love coming in. Like maybe you never thought it would happen, but you're like, holy crap, there comes the masculine riding in for you to jump on to freedom, to new life. And you've been manifesting it, right? And you've been thinking about it, but here it comes. There again, the Fool again, on both sides and in the union. It is time for this. Take the leap of faith towards a new direction to overcome this. This is what you're letting go of. You're walking into new life. This is what you're letting go of. You're letting go of third-party situations, the pain of the past, taking charge, getting those new beginnings. So there's new beginnings in this union. There's new beginnings, the clarity coming in, offers being made, walking the path of the Fool together, overcoming this energy, not letting anyone get in the way of it, just like I felt before. New beginnings. Ending things that aren't serving you for the new beginnings. Again, ending things, getting the clarity you need, overcoming this, walking the path of the Fool, making the offer or being receptive to receive it, enjoying it, reveling in it, and just being together fully connected. Someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship that you're in, or within this union. It's time to open up and speak your truth. That has to do with this energy, third party situations, people that you're trying to release, people that have been trying to get in the way of this union, trying to prevent it. No longer are you allowing that. You're being honest with people, and you will let people go if you need to. Yeah. Spirit says free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself. Because once you free yourself and you let go and you speak your truth, reconciliation. I've been feeling it for a lot of you. It's union of someone you already know, or you're already in union. You just having a little issues, but it's coming back around. Or you're walking away from one situation, and this is what you're walking into is a true soulmate. The past is returning to your life. Could be a past life. It could be someone from your childhood, because we got the Six of Cups all over the place here. And look at this, and it's leading to a higher level of commitment, to marriage, to committing to one another, to moving in together, whatever this means to you, but something solid, something stable. It's that Four of Wands that we saw earlier. So when you free yourself and you speak your truth and you let go of what's not serving you, this is what you get to enjoy. This is what you get to enjoy, the new beginnings, by taking charge, taking the leap of faith. It's love, it's romance. Stability. Who's with you, helping you at this time and giving you advice? What's your final advice of this group is Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yeah. It's all part of the plan. Third eye awakening. Trust your guidance. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are being revealed and released. You see the Moon card came up. Illusions are revealed and released. And the death and the rebirth card right here. Yeah. There is a beginning with every ending. Commander Ashtar. Call to action. Take charge. Lead by example. Walk your talk. It's time to take the lead. It's time to speak your truth. It's time to take charge and move forward and be the example, be the light. Because when you live in a place of unconditional love and you are the light, you will attract it to you. So many blessings coming your way. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to clean up this. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading or healing, please do. If you want to listen to group number 2, feel free, but we are going to move on here. Okay, if you picked group number 2, you and them, and then these are going to be your, final messages, the union messages. But let's get started with you. What's going on with you in your inner world? We may have cross watchers, What's going on with you in your inner world and outer world right now? Inner world. 4 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Two of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Look at that. So in your inner world, you may have been or feeling now a little depressed, a little down, a little bored, a little like discontentment with life, knowing that you need to end some things, having really hard time in your head, like really can't get out of your head. Like that's, I mean, look, touching your head. Ten of Swords is sword energies all in your head. It's been really, really difficult for you to leave the past behind. It's been difficult for you to see the cup that the universe is offering you. And I feel like you've been in this energy for a while, or at least it's been really tough for you. But I feel like you're getting the clarity from the universe. See that Ace of Swords like coming in, giving you the clarity you need of what needs to be let go of, what needs to die. But I feel like you're having a hard time ending these cycles. You don't want to let go of the past. It's like something about the old way that you used to be, you're having a really hard time letting go of. Or this could be ending a cycle of a relationship and you're letting go of one person and you're moving on because, you're taking that cup that the universe is giving you and filling it up yourself. And see, this is you in your inner world making the choice, going towards the direction that makes the most sense to you, that feels the best to you, that's the most balanced. Like you've made the choice or you're making it. And what you're doing is you're ending the cycles and you're getting out of this energy because you got the clarity and truth from the universe, or you're getting it, whatever you need, maybe from a person in the outer world. But this is a new beginning. The Aces is a gift from the universe. Just like from the Four of Cups, I always feel the Ace of Cups is being offered, and that's the clarity maybe you need to know right now that that's being offered to you. So it's up to you if you want to take it, if you want to move out of this energy and move into better, more clear new beginnings, like more positive new beginnings that are creative. And this is birthing creative projects, like the portal to new life is open. What's been going on in your outer world? Like that's what you've been thinking about. So you've been kind of really having a tough time making a decision. But what I feel is you have, or very soon you're making the decision, which is really important. In your outer world, Five of Cups, swimming in the regret, swimming in the resentment, just really getting lost in it. That's what's kind of been manifesting, is you kind of feel like you're like, oh my God, too much. This is too much. Like I'm thinking about this too much. I'm lost in it. I want spirit to help me. Here's my hand. Will you please grab my hand? Because I want out of this. So see, there's that clarity, that lightning bolt from the universe. Even though you're down deep in depression or in your emotions or whatever it is that's been happening, it's like you're reaching up finally. So in your heart space, you're wanting to breathe again. You're wanting to be open. Look at that. What did I say about completion? And the world shows up. And look at how strong you are. Rising up out of the ashes, the phoenix rising. Heart open, solar plexus open, third eye open, all chakras open, strong, healed, stable. Powerful. Ending powerful cycles that have been going out in your life for a long time. And I feel like too with your family generational line, like just these cycles that you just thought you were never going to end, but you're finally ending them. And it's really beautiful. Look at that. In your heart space, ending things, completion, things being revealed. Maybe you are being a little secretive though, because the High Priestess can mean secrets, like keeping secrets, like you're keeping it to yourself. I feel like you're keeping this, how you feel, your outer world, you're keeping some things to yourself. You're keeping this decision that you're making to yourself, and that's a smart thing to do. And in your outer world, there's, things being revealed. That's that clarity coming in. But then this is that idea, that bright idea, this golden opportunity, that golden idea that's going to be really abundant. You're purifying your life. So in the outer world, what's showing is opportunity and new life. This is that choice. This is that wand, Two of Wands. This is the choice. You took the wand, you're making the decision, and guess what? It's going to crack open a brand new life for you, an abundant life for you, and a life filled with golden opportunities, and just feeling so good and purified in the light. You see that? Trusting your intuition. Allowing yourself to receive the abundance you deserve. Wow. Let's see what's going on with them in their inner world and outer world, whoever you're thinking of. Inner world, please. Five of Wands. Ending the fighting, ending the battle, lighting that match, lighting their inner fire, connecting to their inner light, their intuition, knowing that they have the power and they have the control to get out of it, looking back like, I don't need this anymore. I've got this on my own. I don't need to be bothered by this energy. I don't need to compete. I know my worth. And if you guys want to stay in that energy, that gossipy energy, that bothersome energy, then you go right ahead. But I'm going to find my way out of here. That's what I feel like from this person in their inner world. They're connecting to their light finally. Realizing that they can get themselves out of whatever they're in that's not serving them. In their inner world, they're working to get the wheel turning. They want to move towards their destiny. And whenever I see this particular wheel of destiny, wheel of fortune, I feel like it's the shadows and light that they're working on balancing. That's how they're getting the wheel turning. That's how is by working on themselves, their inner world, it'll show them their outer world. So they're really, really working on finding the balance between the shadows and light and the masculine and feminine within themselves. What do they believe in? What do they not believe in, right? And see this wheel in their inner world, they're moving towards contentment. Peace. The Ten of Cups is peace, contentment, happiness, joy, feeling good, feeling happy, loving what you do, loving your life, spreading your wings. So that's what this person's inner world, their inner world is really changing and really blossoming and blooming because they're taking the time to examine their emotions. You see the Page of Cups and the Knight of Swords. They're examining their emotions. They're taking out whatever is not serving them. They're really looking at the choices they've made. They're thinking about it. They're like, how can I do this better? What do I believe? What is part of me? Who do I want to keep in my life? Who do I not want to keep in my life? What's important to me in love and in union and in life? They're really going deep here. And then they're getting the clarity. They're getting the information, and they're literally themselves integrating everything that they're learning into them, right? Before they move forward. So they're making sure they're balanced in their inner world before they move forward, but they are moving towards peace and contentment and their destiny. Wanting to speak their truth about that, Knight of Swords is speaking, but in this night, he's taking time, or she is taking time to, integrate everything first. Focusing on the peace and contentment within themselves. What is going on in their their outer world, We did inner world. Well, they might be experiencing some change in the outer world because when you make a decision to move away from maybe business partnerships, a job, a relationship, a family dynamic that wasn't serving you, and it is like a tower moment, right? That's what occurs in the outer world. It's like everything is changing. Everything is changing. A mirror reflection, right? Everything is changing. But then when you flip it over and you allow in the Tower falls, and everything is brought to the light, right? It's like a brand new world. So I just feel like it's a brand new world. It's the epiphany. It's exactly what needed to be cleared away and what needed to be revealed in order for this person to move forward. So in their outer world, things are changing. Look at that. Outer world, they're walking away from the past. They're leaving the past behind. They're reflecting, deep reflection on everything that they've learned. Knowing that there's more, following their spiritual path, going on a quest, a journey towards their destiny. What's going on in their outer world? They're taking charge, making decisions, looking up to the light for guidance, going after it, being in control, delegating responsibilities. It's very passionate energy, very sacred energy. Being pushed out to the world, taking charge, stepping into the king role, connecting to the masculine within them, and moving forward towards their Ten of Cups. See? So what's manifesting is better business partnerships, possibly taking charge and starting their own business. You know, this can be a business owner, right? I'm leaving their ass. I'm taking charge. I've got this. I'm in charge now. Maybe getting a promotion, something like that. Walking away from the past, walking away from things in the material world that didn't work out, opportunities, jobs, relationships, whatever it is, but finally walking away. See, those feet are walking away from the past. They're not staying there anymore. There's no staying in the past. So in the outer world, they're walking away. They got the information they need. Things have happened however they happened. They know there's more and they want more, so they're taking charge and they're walking away. And look at that, the bottom of the deck. They said, look real quick before you move on. They're walking away towards their Empress. That's who they're walking towards. Towards abundance, creation, creativity, just everything they want. Where are you at in your headspace in regards to this sacred divine union, this twin flame union? Pausing, reflecting, thinking about what you've learned, trusting the universe, studying magical topics, at a little bit of a pause, reflecting. Thinking about it, thinking about what you can offer, thinking about what you will accept as an offer. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, thinking about how you can move out of the Five of Pentacles, move out of the regrets, right? See how you're marrying one another? This person's moving on. So in your headspace, you're like, well, wait a second. If they're moving on and I can feel that, I need to move on. I need to end the cycles that I need to end. I need to move forward. I know, I can see the light now. See, that's that Four of Cups. Oh my God, I'm looking up. I have the key to unlock my happiness. I have the key to unlock my abundance. Oh my God, I've had it this whole time. It's like that realization and thinking about how you're going to move forward. Look at that. The Emperor shows up and I just showed the Empress, divine sacred union, divine sacred counterparts, taking charge of your life. So in your headspace, you're taking control. You're overcoming poverty mindset. You're overcoming self-limiting beliefs, being trapped, releasing yourself. Look at that. Releasing yourself and the devil shows up. Yeah, this is ego death. Releasing the chains. Bringing the shadows into the light. Purifying yourself into the light by knowing that the shadows and all of the fears and lower vibration energies are all part of you, and integrating them so that you can use them for your benefit. That's what you're doing. You're taking charge and overcoming the devil energy, overcoming the ego energy. The devil isn't bad. That's the lovers in their shadows. So you're bringing the sacred union into the light, ready to collaborate. Ready to bring it all home, bring it into the physical. You're thinking about, how can I collaborate? How can I do this? Maybe you viewed this person as sort of devilish before and in their ego. And what's happening is you're seeing them for who they truly are, is the Emperor or the Empress, the King, Queen. And now you're wanting to collaborate because you understand it all now. That perhaps you held yourself back and you're not blaming anyone else anymore. And that's a beautiful thing. Where are you at in your heart space? Look at that. Wanting to collaborate. It's like in your heart space, you know that this is your ship coming in. You know that this union is part of your wish fulfillment. And look at that. You're touching the wand. This new beginning, this Ace of Wands. You've already got the other two wands. You've already had certain things in your life work out the way that you wanted to. But now in your heart space, you want it all. You want that. You want the wand. You want to collaborate. You want to make this offer or to be receptive of the offer that's coming in. How else are you viewing this person in the union? Very passionately. You desire them. There's a lot of sexual energy going back and forth. You feel very creative when you connect to this person's energy. You feel that they're very creative. It's that, look at that Ace of Wands just floating in the air. There it is. That's that you take it and then you focus on what you want. You hold your vision and you know it's working out, right? Judgment Day. It's time to decide. Decision has been made. The 1010 portal is open for new life. You can't help it. It's like the light is just oozing out of you now. Look at that transformation of you in your heart space. Open, passionate, ready to move on to calmer waters. You've got this. You're balanced. You're stable. You're moving on. Six of Swords is moving on over water, going on a vacation, literally moving. There might be some traveling back and forth for the two of you. And then your heart space, you're clear. You're like, I know this is it. I know what I want in my life. I'm going to live my life. I'm a fierce, strong warrior. And I have my sword if I need it, but I'm trusting my guidance and I'm taking charge. This is taking charge. This is overcoming the toxic thoughts. This is overcoming the ego energy, the fears, the doubts, the insecurities, and you're in control. You're feeling very balanced, very stable, very abundant in your heart space towards this person, towards this union, looking at it as a beautiful, balanced collaboration, finally. How are they viewing you in their headspace in this union? Look at that. They're viewing you as a take charge person, as the emperor, as the empress, as the person taking charge. You see, you're thinking about it, right? You're overcoming things. Emperor, and what are they? How are they viewing you? As the emperor or the empress, as someone that's in control, that makes good decisions, that's got it. That's how they're viewing this union, is very strong, very stable, divine, sacred. They're viewing you as a healer, very healing, very balancing, part of their wish fulfillment. The star is one of the happiest cards in the deck. This is wish fulfillment. They're thinking about you in this union and that it's wish fulfillment and it's helping them heal. You're helping them heal. They see you as very spiritual, open, connected. You help them see things from a higher perspective. And so they're thinking about their third eye is opening, crown opening. They're seeing things from a different point of view. They're seeing the union from a different point of view. Oh my God, wait till you see the next card. This is so great. Okay, so they're reflecting. They're out of the battle, right? Seven of Swords is typically a battle, but they're out of the battle. They're not going to fight it anymore. They're not fighting this connection. They're not fighting themselves in their head. They're sick of it. They're reflecting on what they learned, and they're ready to lay the past in the ground and move on. They got the clarity they need. They're just reflecting right now. So they're thinking about it, and they're thinking about happy times. This is look at, you got the star and the sun card, or for them. The way that they're thinking about this union and they're viewing it is like the happiest they could ever be. This feels so happy to them, so joyful, abundance, vitality, fun times, just really beautiful energy coming towards you from this person. And look, the Magician just want to say, hello, I'm manifesting this. Don't you know? How are they feeling in their heart space? So they're viewing you as this beautiful, magical, happy, abundant being, spiritual being. I mean, just taking charge, good at reflecting, learning your lessons. I mean, they hold you in very high regard. In their heart space, they're a little lost in their heart space. They're a little lost in their thoughts and what hasn't worked out. They regret the things they've done or haven't done. They regret the things that they've said. They're kind of lost in the regrets a little bit in their heart space. They're focusing on the material world and what they can bring about, how they want to collaborate. They see how you are viewing them as a collaboration. They view it the same. I feel like they're just in their own space, watering their seeds, working on being more positive, working on opening up to love, ending third party, kind of situations or toxic situations, letting go of business partnerships, things that haven't worked out. So in their heart space, they're feeling that like they're growing. They're feeling like they're getting somewhere, but they've been here for a long time in this Five of Cups is what I'm feeling. But they're working on getting themselves out of it by focusing maybe perhaps in the material world. They're committed. They want you to know that in their heart space, they're committed to this love. They're committed to their spiritual journey. They're committed to being the best version of themselves. They're promising, see, I'm committed to you. I'm committed to this. So committing to these new beginnings. And look at this, endings and new beginnings. They are committed to cutting away whatever is not serving them, getting out of their head, a rebirth. This is a rebirth out of this energy, and this is the new beginnings. Taking the offer from the universe, wanting new beginnings. In their heart space, they want new beginnings. they're getting the clarity or they've gotten the clarity of what direction to go. That's what's going to get them out of this energy if they choose. We all have free will. We know that. But what I feel from this person is they're viewing you as so magical and as wish fulfillment and so much happiness. When they think of you, they're so happy. And they're like, wait, why am I letting myself stay here? This isn't serving me. I'm going to make the commitment. I'm doing whatever it takes to get out of this. See, this is a lot of spiritual growth here. Hierophant, Star, Emperor. There's a lot of spiritual growth going on with this person that's allowing them to cut through this energy and finally end this. So I feel like endings are coming if they haven't yet for these new beginnings. And what about for the union? Let's see what's come for the union of you and them. What's manifesting? What's possible? Look at that. There's the Ace of Wands. What's possible is this new beginning. This is the highlight of the card. This is the twin flame recognition. I want to birth life with you, have babies with you. I want this new beginning. There's new beginnings happening. Okay? There's new beginnings because look at the red strings. This is destined. This is fated. Coming together, the Three of Wands, making the decision, collaborating, coming together finally. The passion is very strong in this union. Again, the Three of Pentacles showed up on both sides and in the union. So there's collaboration coming. There's an opportunity to collaborate in the material world with this person. Definitely. Leaving the past behind. We got the Eight of Cups on this side and we're seeing it again. Leaving the past behind together. Right? Both of you. Leaving each of your past behind. Whatever happened between you. If you have been in union and you know this person. And just leaving the past behind. Desiring that. There's an opportunity for that because this is wish fulfillment. Taking the time. I don't want to be independent. I thought maybe I did, but I don't. You're my wish fulfillment. Like, I want to be with you. That is my contentment. That is my joy. That is my 10 of Cups, right? We saw the 10 of Cups over here. Like, you are part of my wish fulfillment. And I'm willing to do what it takes. That's what I feel like from this card. To leave the past behind. To finally allow things to die. To have this death of the old. See that coffin laying things to rest finally for this rebirth. There's rebirth, all over the place. Collaborating, putting in the effort, coming together. Celebrating this union, celebrating being together. See this egg, this new life, and we got the red string again. This is fated. This is destined. That's why this person knows they're moving the wheel forward because they know they're moving forward to these new beginnings and this is their destiny. This union, this partnership is their destiny. Putting in the effort, manifesting abundance together. Sweet, romantic, and you can just be yourself. That's what I'm feeling with this person. You could just be yourself. And it's very passionate. It's very connected. Good talks, those types of things. And yes, this is your soulmate. Whoever you're thinking of, this is some kind of soulmate to you. They're very important to you. They're part of your plan to help you learn and grow. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, when you love yourself and you respect yourself and you take care of yourself and you live your best life, you live your best life no matter what, you will attract your divine lover in, or they'll feel more comfortable, talking to you because you're more open and receptive, right? Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this is parent-child forgiveness, healing, forgiving your parents for whatever belief systems they implanted in you that weren't serving you, that you're transforming, whatever the case may be, whatever happened in the past, there's healing happening right now. Even within this dynamic, if you already are a family or you have children with them, the healing is happening. But it is time that you release your ex, okay? If you haven't done this, if you haven't cleared the past, if you haven't allowed yourself to heal, you'll be blocking this union, this sacred union. So the key is, if this is resonating with you and you need to release, or this might be this person finally releasing, right? Walking away, finally releasing. But the time has come. I feel like it's happening, or it's already happened. And that's why they're healing, loving themselves, or you're doing that, healing, loving yourself, moving right into this soulmate relationship. Excuse me. What's advice for you at this time? Who's with you and who's helping you move through whatever changes, whatever you need to do to move yourself out of certain energies, to take charge and move towards your destiny. Who's with you? Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Wow. That really goes with this, right? You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitations. Trust. You're being protected this whole time. Look at that. And I was clearing my throat, right? Open communication. Mercury. And we're going into Mercury retrograde. So I feel like there's actually going to be communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love, or it's you, and be heard. When you speak up and you're authentic and you take off the mask and you express yourself, you will be heard. And also it's important that you're open to the communication that's coming in. See how that works? You have to be open to it and be comfortable with and open to, communicating your own feelings too. But it's time to drop the burdens. It's time to get that weight off your chest. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So really pay attention to your dreams, your meditations, signs, synchronicities that you're seeing, numbers, whatever it is. But you and, Lady Venus, the goddess of love, moving into Aries, taking action, right? So truths are being revealed at this time. Trust your inner guidance. Trust your inner light. Trust yourself about this union. And when it's time to move forward, when it's time to speak your truth, trust yourself on that, because everybody's at a different part in their journey. But there's communication coming in, or this is Spirit saying it's time for you to communicate. You're going to be protected during this whole time when you tell someone the truth and you're moving on from one situation and moving on into independence or into another union. You're going to be protected. Your children are protected. Just pay attention to the signs, because Spirit's working with you on this. They're co-creating these new beginnings and creative projects, business partnerships, jobs, and collaborating with your sacred divine lover in the material world. I hope that you enjoyed this. I appreciate every single one of you and the support on my channel, and I look forward to next time.